Hello Taurus, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your next 3 months tarot reading for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So I hope you're well. Remember, these readings won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you as always. So Taurus, I have pulled the relevant cards from your yearly 2022 tarot reading. So in October we have the Strength card, November we have the Devil card, and in December we have the Queen of Cups. So let's see what we have for you. We're going to pull some extra cards. We will look at the overarching themes that we get across each month. But we're not all one-dimensional beings. A lot can happen in each month, and sometimes the cards can come out to be relevant in different areas of our lives. So we will look into that. We will go through the cards individually as well. See what messages I get. So what do we have for Taurus, please? Angel, spirits, guides. Message for our lovely Taurians. Thank you. No, wanted to turn back, so let's keep on going. What do we have for Taurus, please? Angel, spirits, guides for the next 3 months. We have the Page of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and we have the Devil. Devil appearing twice. So for November we have the Wheel of Fortune, Five of Cups, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Hierophant with the Queen of Cups, which is the card of Taurus in the Major Arcana, the Hierophant. We have the Ten of Pentacles, and we have the Four of Cups. Okay, Taurus. So the Devil is definitely appearing twice in these 2 months, October to November. It's not always the same situation, but for the majority of you it could be. The Devil can be about negative repeating cycles, and it represents a behavioural pattern, person, place, situation, people that don't necessarily serve your highest good, but there's something that's attractive and alluring about it. The Devil plays to our weaknesses. You know, sometimes we stay with the Devil energy because it's familiar. You know, it's that kind of energy. Sometimes familiarity is actually quite a powerful tool that enslaves us in some way. So sometimes it's because you know it, and it might well be there's the fear of the unknown that we stay within a Devil pattern. Not always, but sometimes it can be. So this can be an energy here, Taurus, of dealing with some kind of a Devil energy these couple of months. But let's see what we have. So we're going to do the Strength card, because the Strength card is about facing things that are difficult to face. This will be in relation to this Devil. And we need strength and courage. But the Spirit is telling you that when you connect to that true power that comes from your soul, it is infinite. You can see the infinity symbol on that person's head, you know, just above that. So there is an energy here of whatever you face, you have the power, the courage, the resoluteness, the strength that comes from within, that comes from God, Spirit, the universe, to face and overcome anything. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be easy, but it can be about facing our own fears as well, our own insecurities, and overcoming those too. So it can be an internal thing, can be external, but you have an opportunity to master something and bring change as a result of strength. So it can be quite a powerful card when we recognize our own power, that we can overcome anything when we connect to our own inner power, inner courage, inner strength. I want to go to the Devil. Let's have a look at this. So the Devil can be about negative repeating cycles. Now this could be in any area of your life. This could be the neighbor from hell. This could be a family situation. This could be love, romance. It can be work orientated, toxic work environment, you know, unhealthy team environment, work ethos, difficult boss, you know. So whatever this devil is, it can be about repeating negative cycles, something that does not serve your highest good. But there are things that are tempting about it. Well, you're familiar with it, like I said. This can be this kind of energy that keeps us enslaved. This can also be to do with somebody who has an addiction problem, shopping, gambling, drinking, workaholic even. Can be to do with codependency. Oh, I can't live without this person defines me, you know, that kind of attachment. Controlling behavior, manipulative behavior, egotistical power behavior, power play. That is the devil energy. So however that resonates for you, it could well be person, place, situation that just doesn't serve your highest good. For some of you, it might well be, oh, well, I like my place of work, I like the people, I like the job, but my boss is a nightmare, you know. Whatever this situation is, there are things that you like about it, but there is an opportunity to face something and change it. That is the energy here. Now, interestingly enough, Taurus, the Seven of Swords is secrecy. So for some of you, it might well be for some of you that this can be about you being secretive, you keeping your cards close to your chest, because with the Page of Pentacles, this can be about secretly setting up a new start. Now that could be a new job, new business opportunity with the Page of Pentacles. This is a very good card with the Page of Pentacles. It can be about news to do with an opportunity, money, career, business orientated, new job. That can be the energy here. For others of you, and this is about, you might be getting some news and you might be secretly pursuing that if it's to do with a job. For others of you, this could well be about secretly working towards planting new seeds, starting over somewhere else, getting your end set up, you know. That can be this energy here. So for some of you, it might well be you decide to face whatever this devil is, and you might decide to move or relocate or start afresh somewhere else, start over somewhere else, begin somewhere else. But you're just keeping your cards close to your chest this month because that's what the requirements are about. So that can be this kind of energy here. For others of you, the Seven of Swords can be deception energy, especially with this devil. The devil and the Seven of Swords can be a classic situation where somebody is doing something quietly, covertly, concealment of some kind, deception. That could be anything in terms of temptation, third-party situations. That could be to do with, you know, addiction of some kind, shopping, gambling, drinking of some kind, and they're not telling you about it. They're not above board because they know it's not the right thing to do. But this is where you're facing it. You're dealing with it. You're getting that strength to face whatever this secretive behavior is. And for some of you, this can be about planting new seeds, moving in a different direction, or beginning to, setting yourself up to do that. That is the energy that I'm getting quite strongly here, Taurus, as a kind of theme for October. Now, let's go through the cards one by one. So I've kind of spoken about the Strength card, your own power, courage, strength here. And I've kind of spoken about the Devil card, so I won't dwell on that. You know, the Seven of Swords is a card, for some of you, it might well be that there are reasons to keep your own counsel this month. This can be a number of areas, and practically you can work out, you know, a month is quite a long time, isn't it? So it might well be if someone tells you a secret, it is about keeping it close to your chest because you might be tempted to tell somebody. So this might be the energy here where you just have to keep things quiet, or somebody might be asking you to keep some kind of secret or something quiet. So it might well be for some of you that there is some kind of secrecy, some kind of deceptive behavior going on here, Taurus. But it is maybe because you just have to keep your own counsel this month. This can be that kind of energy. It can be about secrets. It can be about not telling all, not revealing or keeping things back, it might well be because that's what the circumstances demand. Especially if for some of you, for example, and it's the easiest example I can give you. So if you want to move to another job, but you don't want your current employer to find out, this is where you just keep your cards close to your chest. That is the energy. But it can work out practical things like there may well be some secret that you have to keep, or there may well be reasons for you to keep your own counsel. And if you're second guessing yourself on whether you should tell somebody, this is a card of just keep your own counsel. Keep things close to your chest for now. It serves you well. That is the energy here. For others of you, yes, this is a deceptive card. It can be. There's levels to this as well. Like I said, there can be secrets linked with this. It can be linked with stealing. It can be linked with betrayal. It can be linked with somebody not being above board and telling lies. I feel this is the energy here with the Strength card of where you're facing it or having it out with somebody or wanting to deal with it in order to bring positive change. Maybe bring it out into the open. That is the energy that I'm getting quite strong. Certainly if you're wanting to deal with somebody who has been deceptive towards you, that would be the energy. But personally for you, if this is your energy, this would be about concealment, keeping things to yourself, because that's how you're facing something and deal with it, by having some kind of agenda, secret agenda, where you move in a different direction. This is a lovely card, the Page of Pentacles. The page is linked to the beginnings of something new, the beginnings of change. And this can be a message coming in. Now, it can be a practical one. So it can be very good in terms of news, communication, property, money, career, assets driven, job. It can be linked with news to do with job opportunities. It can be very good in terms of property, practical things as well. So for some of you, it might well be that you are deciding to plant new seeds in and move in a new direction in some way. This can be that kind of energy here, Taurus. It might also be for some of you, you decide to start something new. Now that could be a hobby, that could be expanding your skill set in terms of work. So it might well be that you're pursuing some education. You're facing what needs to be faced, and you're coming to the conclusion, well, in order to get more money, I need this qualification, professional qualification, so I'm going to go and get it. That can be this kind of energy. This can be about learning skills, training, developing your skills, your knowledge, your experience in a particular field, or starting something new even. So for some of you, it might well be training to move in a completely different career path. That can be the energy here. So the Page of Pentacles is a really lovely energy because it generally represents the view of the beginning of something new that can lead to real abundance. Certainly money, career, finances, it's very favourable indeed. So like I said, you might be learning something new, deciding to get some education or learn a new industry, skill set. It can also be hobbies too. Could well be maybe a second job for some of you, or setting up a second potential line of income that can really pay dividends down the line. This is the energy here where you're facing what needs to be faced and really setting yourself up, I feel, for the long term with that Page of Pentacles. So that's what I'm getting for the month of October, so quite a significant month. Now clearly, Taurus, the devil is in November, so there is certainly an energy here with the devil and the Knight of Pentacles. For some of you, it might well be that if you hear about something here in terms of money, career, finances, this could be an offer being made to you, because the Knight of Pentacles can be somebody making you an offer. Job offers, business opportunities, contracts. It's very good in terms of money, career, finances. And the feeling here with the devil is it might well be that someone tempts you to stay, because the devil, even though it can be a negative repeating cycle, there are things that you like about the devil, like I said. So if this is following on from this month and you've been pursuing other opportunities and you might have heard about something here, this can be the energy here where you might be tempted to stay. This might well be an energy with the Wheel of Fortune of the transmutable energy between endings and beginnings. Do I go another life cycle with this devil, or do I move in a completely new direction? Because things are opening up for you here. Good luck, good fortune, divine orchestration, divine timing. But it's a cyclical energy, the Wheel of Fortune, so you have an opportunity to either repeat the same cycle or move in a different direction. That is the energy that I'm getting quite strongly. And should you choose to stay where you are, then Spirit is saying, well, you know what to expect. With the devil doesn't change. That is the energy. So the Five of Cups, it can be in relation to this. Well, I'm going to miss things about this devil energy. I'm going to miss the person, place, situation, people, whatever this is. But I know within me that I will accept what's gone and I will move forward to, all is not lost, and I will move forward in hope to new opportunities. So this is just somebody coming to terms with the fact that things are changing or have the opportunity to change, and not wanting to regret their decisions, but also recognizing that if they move in a different direction, there are things that they're going to miss about the devil energy, but they're still very hopeful about the future. That is the energy here. They're mindful, they're hopeful about the future. There are people, places, situations that they're going to miss with that devil energy, but I'm hopeful about moving forward with this, because it does feel like for some of you that there is some solid offer coming your way. Very good in terms of money, career, finances, the Knight of Pentacles. This can be that kind of energy. I feel this is where you're deciding, or you're moving between two areas here. Do I stay with this devil, or do I move in a completely new direction and take this offer? That is what I'm getting. Now, in relationship, this can be about somebody who may be wanting to tempt you back in, and again, it's the same message really. This energy of there's choices to make, decisions to make. Do I stay on this cycle, fully knowing what to expect? It will be a repeating cycle. Or do I move in a new direction where things are opening up for me and I can bring change to my situation? So again, the Knight of Pentacles can be about slowly coming to some kind of conclusion here. For others of you, it can well be about, putting an offer. It could be about putting an offer on a property or home of some kind. It might well be you making some kind of offer here. These can be those energies here, Taurus. So that is what I'm getting quite strongly. So let's go through the card bit by bit. The Wheel of Fortune. Like I said, transmutable energy of endings and beginnings. It is number 10, which can be 1 or 10, can link with endings and beginnings here. So this is about life cycles and an opportunity to potentially move in a new direction, or stay in the cycle that you're in, the repeating cycle, and knowing what to expect. Now, the Wheel of Fortune can also be very good in terms of money. It can be very fortunate. So it can represent windfalls. So you might get some kind of windfall, Taurus. It can represent good luck, good fortune, everything falling into place at the perfect time to bring you some good fortune. So it can be very fortunate in terms of money, career, finances. It can also be in other areas, but this feels like it's just divine orchestration, divine timing. It is really all about, you have an opportunity here. The timing is right to either choose whether you stay in a particular cycle or embrace real change that's available to you. And that is the energy here. And sometimes circumstances opening up at the perfect time to give you a choice to move in a new direction, which I feel is that Knight of Pentacles in some way. So that is what I'm getting here. Now, the Five of Cups is somebody who is dressed in black. They have this black cloak, so their energy, their mood is down. They're looking at what's gone. This can be about grief. This can be about loss of some kind, whether it's loss of a person, lost jobs, lost relationships. It can be linked with regret as well. I wish I hadn't done that. I wish I could change the past in some way. So it's where we can second guess ourselves in some way. Could I have done anything different? It can be this kind of energy. The Two of Cups there is to say, but all is not lost. There are still 2 cups that are full. But the more that this person stares in the past, the less they see the opportunities around them. So there is an opportunity here to move from what was to what will be. Not always easy, and emotions are probably the last, aren't they, to really embrace change and transition of this kind. So it takes time, but acceptance, coming to terms with situations, and seeing where the hope lies, seeing where opportunity lies, new connections lie. That is the energy of the Five of Cups. All is not lost. Now, it could well be for some of you, this devil is regretting what they did, and they're hoping that they can turn it around. It might well be for some of you here, Taurus, that's what this person is doing. Again, person, place, situation, in whatever aspect. Like I said, this can be family, this can be relationships, this can be love, romance. Can be money as well. So the Knight of Pentacles is just a slow energy. It might well be for some of you that things have dragged on because this is a slow night. But he is abundant. He represents changes in abundance. So very good in terms of money, career, finances, somebody making you an offer. So like I said, job offers, business opportunities, contracts, a sum of money that could be linked to assets, business, career, property. That can be the energy, somebody bringing you some kind of offer. Now that could be linked to getting some kind of payout or award of some kind as well. This can be that kind of energy here, Taurus. So this is a lovely energy indeed. Now, it might also be for some of you that you're making some kind of offer. Like I said, it could be something practical. You might be investing something, so you might be purchasing something this month that's significant. That could be anything like a car or a new home or property. This can be this kind of energy. So let's go to December for you. We have a person, the Queen of Cups, male or female. Queen of Cups can be water energy, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but not limited to that. This is somebody who is Queen of Hearts, Queen of Emotions. So this will be a very caring, compassionate person, as a friend, as a family member, in love, romance, male or female. It can also be somebody who has your best interests at heart, who's supportive of you. So it might well be somebody who is really supportive this month. It might well be you're really leaning on someone this month. This can be this kind of energy. Or it might well be for some of you that this person dominates this month for whatever reason. So again, the Queen of Cups, Queen of Hearts, Queen of Emotions. This is either somebody that you're connected to in terms of love, romance, relationships. Or for some of you, it could well be, like I said, somebody who might be supporting you, guiding you. Quite a motherly energy, quite a nurturing energy as well. So Taurus, the Four of Cups can be somebody reaching out, offering you something here. But this person doesn't know whether to take it or not. So it might well be this Queen of Cups is reaching out, offering you something. Now this could be anything in terms of a offer of support, whatever that might be. That might be financial, that could be advice for some of you. We don't always like to take other people's advice. This can be this kind of energy. It can also be in terms of love, romance, relationships. However that resonates for you. It feels like somebody's offering someone something, but this is that person, they've got crossed arms, crossed legs. They're not necessarily open to it. They're not saying yes, they're not saying no. They just need to think about it. They need to process it. And this is about whatever you're being offered, really consider it, because you don't want to regret missing this opportunity later. So that can be this energy here with the Four of Cups. And it's not necessarily connected to this either. It could be connected to the rest of this, but it's not necessarily, Taurus. So we have you doing what you do best, surrendering and trusting. This is about having faith, even leaning on your spiritual faith when you need to search for answers, wisdom, guidance. You could be talking to a holy person as well with a Hierophant. This can represent somebody giving you sage and spiritual counsel. So it's a lovely, lovely energy here, Taurus, of you doing what you do best in times of difficulty. The Hierophant can also represent a long-term committed relationship or marriage. It can represent deepening a commitment of some kind here. So it might well be for some of you here that somebody is reaching out, offering you something to bring stability back for you, your family, your home, your relationship. The Ten of Pentacles is long-term committed relationships, marriage. It's also a family card, and it would be generations of family. So it might well be that there's some choice or decision to make with a person here. Either someone's giving you advice here, or somebody is offering you something here. And it's to deepen and reforge, I feel, relationships in the home, the family, the relationship, however that would be. Because this is stable, it's long-term stability and security. But within that, this is about forging emotional connections that underpin that. So I feel this could well be for some of you. I mean, this can be about marriage proposals. This can be about moving, relocating, buying a home property, because this can be linked to home and property as well. This can be an offer to move back in with your family too of some kind, or an offer to reforge a bond, either with family or in your relationship. So those are the messages that I'm definitely getting across the board here. And again, take what resonates, but I say what I feel. So let's go with this first. So this person has 4 cups available, but there is 1 cup that they feel intuitively guided by. So with this card, if you are getting offers and opportunities in whatever front here, because this can be about somebody reaching out, offering you something, it can for me be the divine nudge card, in the sense that your intuition is going to be really strong in which way to go, in what to do with this, and you have to listen to your intuition. So it might well be that you're presented with something this month, and you just have to trust your instincts, your intuition, even go into your quiet space to reconsider how you move forward with this, and make sure it's in line with that intuitive energy, your instinctive energy, and you'll feel comfortable with it. You'll feel good about it if you are listening to your intuition in some way. It could also be if you're thinking about reaching out to somebody, you know, there could be a nudge to do that. That will be an energy here too. So I'm going to go to this because on its own, the Ten of Pentacles is a lovely energy. Ten of Pentacles can be about long-term stability and security. It's one of the top money cards in tarot. So this does represent abundance. It does represent for some of you wealth, financial security, success on money terms this month. You could have some real successes, some real achievements, some real goal achievements this month in terms of money. December will be very good for you in terms of money. That will be the energy here. It can also represent inheritance, so some kind of inheritance coming your way. It can also represent retirement. So some of you might be making decisions to retire or setting yourself up for retirement in some way. That could be the focus for you. So it's a lovely energy here of just abundance and that stability and security that goes with abundance and wealth. It's a lovely, lovely energy for you, your home, your family, relationship, however, on whatever level that would be. The other thing that I was getting, Taurus, for some of you, you might be climbing the ladder because there's a feeling of the message that I'm getting for some of you of you have some kind of support to climb the ladder in terms of money, career, finances. The support network is there to help you climb the ladder in some way. So for some of you, that was definitely another message that just dropped in. So there could be progression in terms of money, career, finances for some of you in December, some supportive influences around you. It's interesting, the Queen of Cups, again, if it's outside of love and relationships and heart connections here, be it family or friends or love romance, the Queen of Cups for me as a reader can also be HR or a people person in business, somebody who puts people front and center, so can be very caring and compassionate on that front. We have the Hierophant, which is the card of Taurus. This is where you might be trusting your spiritual faith, wisdom, finding answers. Now, the Hierophant comes when we search for meaning, when we search for answers. What's it all about? Why is it happening to me? What do I do in this scenario? This is where we connect to our spiritual faith, because that's where we find answers and wisdom, because there's a higher power at work here with the Hierophant. And becoming aware of that. It might well be for some of you that you find solutions to issues this month. It might well be you find guided energies that push you in a particular direction, and you just have to surrender and trust that. This can be that kind of energy also, like I said, of connecting to a holy person or a spiritual person for whatever reason, and they might be influential for you this month. But it is a lovely energy also because it is your card of you coming back to you. Very good in terms of money, career, finances. Very good in terms of trusting your intuition and how you move forward in situations as well. That is the energy that I'm getting quite strongly. So long reading here, Taurus, but you know, these readings are, I don't like to miss anything. The messages that I get, I want to say them all, so I do. So again, take what resonates, but very promising reading, and it does feel money-wise, career-wise in particular, there's real stepping stones here to success. Okay, final message for Taurus. Final message for Taurus. Please, angel spirits, guides, next 3 months. Magical blessings. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. It's a lovely reading, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed it. I wish you a wonderful next 3 months. And if you enjoyed it, please do like, share and subscribe. I will see you next time.